Hi guys, I'm here today with you because I want to share my book with you. The plan is that I'm going to read a little bit of it every morning, and if you like it, you can check in the next morning and can listen a little bit more. My book is called Paolo, The Restoration of a Childlike Optimism, and you can buy it on Amazon. If you type in my name, Jules Wheatley, and Paolo, it will come up. I'm starting with first part, the epilogue, the prologue today. For my parents, who always had my back. We are broken by others, but we mend ourselves. We take comfort in strangers, but I don't think it helps. If every fool wore a crown, I would be a king and not a clown. Paolo Nutini. Prologue. People tend to notice me, though not because of my looks. I'm neither especially pretty nor ugly, have no extra arms sticking out somewhere or a third nipple on my forehead. I am of average height, for a female perhaps a little too tall, with my 5'9". My face is okay. My eyes are, although nicely shaped, a little too small and too close to each other, but even that doesn't strike one as out of the ordinary. It just gives me what my mother calls an intelligent look, as if that's a compliment in a world as shallow as ours. It usually starts when I get a plastic container out of my backpack, place it on the table, open it and begin eating its contents while in a restaurant with my family or my friends, or when I'm in a cafe and I open a box of my hypoallergenic biscuits and begin dipping them into the coffee, in which I prior to that pour my hypoallergenic rice-based milk, which I brought in a reusable takeaway cup. And then I'm eating those biscuits, right there in front of everyone, and perhaps directly sitting next to the cake counter. I bet most of these people who see me doing this think that I'm nuts. I can see it in their faces, which repeatedly turn to me, especially waiters. Waiters loathe me. Outraged and accusatory, as if they think that I either have an insatiable need for attention, or I'm trying to save money, or that I've lost my marbles and succumbed to this gluten, milk, soya, nut, egg-free health craze. It's written all over their faces, and if I'm being honest, if I would have met myself 2 years ago, before it all started, I would have looked at myself the same way. But now I've been played the arse card and contracted a rare and complicated disease, and as a result I've turned into this person who has to tell the waiter that she won't order anything even though she's in a restaurant, and that's why I get the whole load of resentment, indignation and condescension each time I go out with someone. Embracing it. I'm not hiding away because I have an illness. I have a right to be here like everyone else. Honestly, as if I enjoy sitting in a restaurant in front of an empty plate, wearing 2 masks on top of each other and watching others stuff their bellies, lifting the mask slightly every now and then to sip on my own glass of lukewarm water. Nobody enjoys this, not even people with anorexia. But I'm doing it because I chose it, of course. And of course, I do it to save money. Even though I wear Converse and Superdry, I can't even afford a piece of cake in a cafe. No, because I've spent all my money on branded clothes, I occupy a chair in cafes and restaurants that might otherwise be offered to an indulgent customer. I've lost my right to sit there, even though I'm paying for my measly glass of water, and my family is heartily hitting it around me. No, I'm a thorn in the side of the restaurant, cafe or pub owner, and because we live in Germany, the country of bad manners, I have to be shown that blatantly. I almost don't care anymore, but it always upsets my parents, and especially my sister. I should punch that waiter in his smug, shitty face, Liesel said when our regular place was closed due to a private event and we had to switch to a restaurant that I had not prepared for my coming. She looked at me with that steely yet fiery look that look of lightning thunder that she's been amazingly good at since childhood, and with which she alienated every one of Mama's lovers, apart from the last one, who stands firm. Without exception, every one of the yellowed childhood pictures in our photo album shows Liesel with this look. I always thought the sky was so dark, she once told me, until I realised that my eyebrows were in the way. Yeah, a smile can really brighten your day, I replied. Ever heard of the girl who can't leave her room because she's allergic to everything? Or of the guy who needs to grow his own vegetables and water them with bottled spring water because he reacts to the tap water in vegetables? Or of the woman who gets one anaphylactic shock after the other 3 times a week and doesn't know why? Yep, it's me. Okay, not that bad. I can still leave the house and only have to wear these special allergy masks made of this